Well, as Bolin Services 2.0 approaches the ring, Baby Bolin left Davis Arena at the last OVW television taping bawling because he was bald, Kenny.
What do you mean was bald?
Is bald, you're right. It's present tense. He is bald.
Had a nice hat on.
Is a tag team challenge match. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring.
Keep an eye on Mickey. Keep an eye on Mickey. He'll drop the ball and the water.
To the ring by Mickey and Christopher Bolin.
I think he's known as the Prince.
Weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 547 pounds. The team of Rocco Bellagio and James Moose Thomas. Bolin Services 2.0.
So what's it look like? Now that, he's got it all shaved off and all cleaned up, what's it look like, Kenny?
You will never know, I can assure you that.
Is he wearing a wig? What's underneath the hat?
A wig? You really think a Bolin would wear a wig?
What, has he already got plugs?
I went on the internet. And I placed an order for something special, and I hope it makes it in time for Wednesday's television show. I got connections. Not that place you go to dance. Connections.
Shut up, Kenny.
You and Paradise are down there quite often.
Rise above and ignore.
And their opponents, weighing in tonight at a total combined weight of 422 pounds, the team of Dylan Bostic and Randy Terrez.
Kenny, I know that you're a little bitter, but there's nothing you can say to me that's going to take the vision out of my head that was Baby Bolin living up to his name, scratching, crawling on the canvas with tears in his eyes, screaming like a little child as he was getting his hair shaved.
Well, not only that, but me as a
screaming
businessman,
along with them at the feet of Trailer Park Trash.
I dropped to my knees, and I begged them not to do that to my son. Don't embarrass a Bolin.
Your son got a lesson in consequences, and perhaps if you were a better father and gave him those lessons when he was a child.
Precious never had a hand laid on him in his life.
Exactly.
He's gotten everything he's ever wanted.
Spare
Why?
the rod,
because he's my offspring.
spoil the child.
This is the first negative thing to ever happen to him in his life at nearly 25 years of age. Every kid should have it as lucky as the Prince has had it. Never had to pay for a meal. Never had to pay for a tank of gas. Never had to buy a car.
And you don't
never
think
had to pay for his own insurance.
Guessing any of these decisions
Absolutely not.
You look at the jerk, spoiled brat that he's turned out to be.
Spoiled brat.
You think that he's a quality human being?
Absolutely. I gave him everything.
Waste of breath.
A waste of space. That is the finest young man that was ever put on this planet. And you all just ain't fortunate enough to know it or understand it or comprehend it. I am choked up. I'm a recovering man. I've been a sick man. I've had congestive heart failure.
Kenny,
and this is the last thing I needed to go through. And listen to this crowd heckling my poor son.
Kenny,
that's sad.
Another present tense. You are a sick man and has nothing to do with your heart. Randy Terrez.
That'll just make the Moose mad right there.
Lays in a low kick.
Oh, look at the Moose.
And it has
look at the Moose.
Awakened the Giant.
Yeah, Terrez better get his butt out of that ring.
Rolls through using his speed, tags in Dylan Bostic.
Dylan Bostic is cussing Terrez right now. Like, yeah, I want in there with him. Please let me in with the Moose.
For a moment, do you think that you could be just a little bit neutral, do your job as a broadcaster? We have really seen a change in attitude, change in direction, and really change in the win-loss record from Dylan Bostic over the last couple of weeks.
Well, Dylan Bostic and Randy Terrez both have done extremely well in the past several months. A crowd favorite in Randy Terrez. But the problem is they're taking on Moose and Rocco. Moose and Rocco can give less than a rat's butt about what this crowd thinks about them. Less than a rat's butt about what the promotion thinks about them. They know the two of them together cannot be beat and a fair fight, and it ain't going to happen tonight either.
Bostic laying in the kicks on the bigger Rocco Bellagio.
Scoop slam.
But Bellagio got his hands on
God
him.
rest his soul.
Changing strategy, and it was a mistake there.
Prince, I hear barking out some orders over there. Bostic just got out of the way.
I talked about the change in strategy that Bostic tried to match blows with Rocco. You do not want to do that.
No two men can throw him.
That's what you want to do with a double drop kick. Terrez and Bostic need to keep their speed in their corner.
He's emptying everything in his arsenal trying to get the big man off his feet.
Another quick tag.
What are they doing here? What are they doing?
Innovative offense now. This is the first time I think I've seen Bostic and Terrez team.
Not looking bad as a tag team, I'll give them that.
Rocco.
Just a shame they're going against the best this company's got to offer, and Moose and Rocco. Just because they don't hold the belts, don't think they ain't the best and the baddest. When they want the belts, they'll go get them, and they'll take them. And that's a word to anybody back there that might have them, be it past, present, or future.
Of course, the tag team titles firmly in the grasp
Bolin decides we want something, Bolin's go get them.
of the family at this point in time. Bostic makes the tag, in comes Terrez, again rolls through, and what you want to do is stick and move. Get as far away as fast as possible. Oh, it's a guy! I thought he was about to come out of the ring and right over to the announce table. Oh!
Oh, poor Randy Terrez. He had a nice little thing going there for a minute. That old confidence level was going through the moon. But he ain't too confident right now. He about got his head leveled off.
Get the gurney. Randy Terrez might be dead. James Moose Thomas just took off his head.
Use a poet and didn't know it. Little U sign there from Rocco Bellagio. And you want to talk about a guy whose confidence is through the moon, Rocco Bellagio. He is convinced that he is the biggest and baddest man in pro wrestling today, and I'm not going to sit and argue with him.
A blatant choke right in front of the referee's face. Bellagio.
Moose might argue with him a little bit, but that's just private family business there.
The young man from New Jersey.
Bostic wants a tag like you want hemorrhoids.
The young man from New Jersey who grew up on the playground as the protector, the hired hand of the older kids to make sure that there was no problem on the big toy. And Bellagio just kind of stayed in that protection business, if you know what I mean,
Well,
Kenny.
we know what you mean. I know what you mean. People would rather think twice about ever coming at me as long as Rocco Bellagio's around. I normally drop that name, and most people that have a problem with me forget they have a problem. You know, Prince is a pretty tough guy himself, but you what?
Prince?
You had the Prince and Rocco and the Moose up. Prince could probably whip any 3-4 men on his roster.
I would use a lot of words to describe Baby Bolin. Tough is not one of them.
Oh, I'd label him as tough. I raised him that way. Us Bolins don't take crap off anybody. We don't even use Sherman.
You don't use Charmin?
Because it don't take crap off us. We don't take crap off it.
Oh, my gosh. Scratching, clawing. Randy Terrez, cover here, needing to make a tag.
You're probably a Kroger brand toilet paper guy yourself, aren't you?
Been on the receiving end
Using
of
that discount
punishment
paper.
from Bolin Services 2.0 for far too long here.
Randy Terrez would like some discount toilet paper right now because they're beating the crap out of him.
You got to wonder how much more Terrez can
He
take.
can't take much more.
Often called him the most versatile superstar on the roster. Somebody that can fly, somebody that can brawl,
The Prince was starting to feel a little bit better about this match, Mickey.
and somebody that can
Mickey
match you
screwing
hold
up
for
again.
hold. He rolls through, but he rolls the wrong way. He rolls the wrong way. Now he's got his wits about him,
Got
and here comes Bostic.
Oh, he
hits
went
the
down
far
and kicked
side.
the Moose.
Stick and move, stick and move. The speed is what Bostic is going to need here. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh. Got a cheap shot in on Bellagio.
Kenny, did you hear that?
I heard it. I saw the look in Bellagio's eyes, too.
Terrez flies.
He might have been ripe for the picking.
They call it high risk for a reason. The brute force of Moose.
He's going up top.
Catching Terrez in midair, and now
Bad mistake.
Bostic appears
Turn
to be in
around.
the same fate.
Here we go. Here we go.
Moose kick. Moose kick.
He's dead. He's dead. Give me a referee. That'll be it. 1,
Here's the cover.
2,
That
3.
is
Got him. There you go.
Here are your winners, Rocco Bellagio and James Moose Thomas.
Does the Prince look upset
Bowling
now?
Services 2.0.
Nothing like a good old butt kicking to take the sting of a beheaded match off your resume.
They are big and they are mean. Bowling Services 2.0, but their leader, the baby, still balls.
Yeah, Mickey got the wrong water again.